Travis, what do you have there?
I have chicken shawarma, which I expected a little bit differently, but it's just kind of all everywhere on the plate. That's okay. I will certainly try it like that.
It's swarmed everywhere.
Exactly. It's swarming everywhere here.
Where did we get it from?
We got it from Lily's, which is just down the street here in Fairview Heights. They specialize in gyros and other Greek cuisine. Excuse my speech impediment. I'm hungry. But yeah, so we have this. I asked for rice, but I got fries, but I can't be mad about it because food is food, and they're not bad fries, really. Could use a little ketchup, but that's okay. But
we got ketchup. You want to go grab some, babe?
It's all good. We'll try their shawarma. Here we go. I got a little bit of everything: onion, pickles, tomatoes, and of course the kebab they have there. So here we go. Chicken has a very nice char. The pickle is nice and tart. The tomato kind of gives it a little bit of a fresh essence there, and of course the sauce is not bad at all. I thought it was going to be something more along the lines of kind of like a gyro, where you had the pita sandwich or vessel to carry it in, but all in all, it's not bad at all. I would certainly get it again. It's really good. People rave about Lily's and how good they are, and I can see where they get the reputation from. I think they're good. I will certainly be going back myself.
So what do you got there?
Alright, so this is baba ganoush. I'm sure a lot of people have heard the name before, but aren't exactly sure what it is. It's, ground up eggplant, olive oil, and a few other herbs and spices. I, for one, have never actually tried it before. Again, heard of it, never actually tried it, so let's see how it actually tastes. Very heavy on the olive oil, just as Bob mentioned, but wow. Ooh. It finishes really savory. I dig it. I'm a baba ganoush fan. Who knew? Thanks, Bob. Smell. We must finish off the Greek meal with baklava. Uh-oh.
And he's losing the baklava.
It's going everywhere. It's falling apart. It's crumbly, but oh man. It smells so pecan-y. I love it. Then, oh man. Sorry. It almost smells like a pecan pie. Here we go. That's what it tastes like too. Really good. Warmed up in the microwave, fresh out of it, or fresh out of the oven. I have not had baklava in so long. Not since the Festival of Nations years ago. But that is a really good finish to a Greek meal. Lily's, get my seal of approval. I'll definitely be back.
Like him.
So now we have choco mint pocky.
Choco mint pocky. I have a prediction to make. I think it's probably going to taste something like either a peppermint patty or something along those lines. But let's see if my prediction is correct. I was partially correct. It's not like a York peppermint patty like the candy. It's like the Girl Scout cookie peppermint patties. You know, like the ones you get in the little boxes. Which is a mistake because those are like my favorite Girl Scout cookies ever. So this is now mine. Nobody else will get them. I will finish that off on the whole doggone thing. I'm just kidding, I won't. But seriously, my favorite Girl Scout cookies, and those taste just like them. Holy cow, I love it. Now what do you give?
The witch's brew.
Sugar-induced coma, here we come. You thought Japanese made the odd flavored Kit Kats. Now it's America's turn.
Japanese is better.
Personal opinion, but I definitely agree. This is a witch's brew Kit Kat. It's apparently toasted marshmallow flavor. It looks like the marshmallow's gone bad, a little bit of a green color, but I'm going to assume that's just food coloring. Wish me luck. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I don't taste the marshmallow, it tastes milky. And then all of a sudden, as you're about ready to end the bite, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, marshmallow. Okay. I get it. Tastes like a bowl of Lucky Charms. You get the milk first, and then you taste the dehydrated marshmallows after the fact. I bet you weren't expecting that one.
You're fine.
We also have a Bob here. Oh, I know I'm gonna like these. Pumpkin pie, anything pumpkin is right up my alley. So let me just finish my Lucky Charms here. Cleanse the palate, brief station identification, if you know what I mean. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, you know, if you don't like pumpkin Kit Kat, you know you call that, right? Melancholy.
No.
What?
Swing and a miss.
A pumpkin is a gourd, not a melon.
She's right.
That's a high hold 'em.
Oh, I feel gypped. I only get one of these. I got 2 of the marshmallow ones. What the heck?
I almost spit out my drink in laughter.
That's not fair. They know I like the pumpkin one, so they only give me 1. Thanks a lot, Kit Kat.
So if you put the marshmallow Kit Kats and the pumpkin pie together, do you get almost like a sweet potato casserole?
Don't tempt me because I'm liable to do something that silly. I don't know how it is they do that. It tastes like nothing at first, and then as you're just about ready to get done with it, oh, here's everything all at once. The flavor just happens after the fact. But it's not overly pumpkin-y, because that's a word, totally. It tastes more cinnamon-y than anything. That's a word, too. But you have to mull over it for a while.
That's mulling the spice.
Yeah, it is. You realize you're mulling the spice, and as much of a fan of pumpkin pie anything that I am, Kit Kat, I don't think you can really call that pumpkin pie. I guess you kind of can, but I taste more of the crust. You can call it pumpkin pie crust if you want, but I don't know. I'm not getting all the pumpkin flavor, but I'm a huge pumpkin fan. So now let's do something really stupid. It is Halloween after all. Let's go Frankenstein. Let's make this sweet potato casserole that Brandy's talking about here. And if it's awful, we'll just blame her.
I have a feeling he's not going to complain.
Oh, you have not yet begun to hear me complain.
The only problem is you're not wearing Charles Gray today.
I'm not. So, but I can still complain. Because if I remember right, I didn't complain very much about anything you gave me in that video.
Especially when I made the Earl Grey shortbread cookies.
Oh, one of these things is not like the other. See, this one is more, I guess, like the Japanese, because they usually keep them shorter and whatnot, but they always have the 2-packs. It doesn't have to be that way, Bob. Dadgummit. See, so if you would take this width with this length and put 2 of them together, you'd have the Japanese Kit Kats, I suppose. So let's keep things fair here. So much for being fair. Oh, well, I tried. There we go. I think that was a mistake. I'm getting the leftover cinnamon from pumpkin and just sugar. And honestly, my stomach is saying, if you ever do that again, you're going to be sorry. So I'm just going to put these away, apologize for my transgression, and sit here and think about what I've done. This is exactly why Victor Frankenstein was in the wrong for doing all the meddling around he did. I, too, was wrong for meddling with that. Kit Kat, I sincerely apologize. That was on me. Alright, America, with your oddly flavored Kit Kats, now it's time for apple pie.
Oh, this is actually apple pie a l'Americaine, but we've also had apple pie a la Japan.
I suppose we have, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So this is America's take on apple pie. So, as the phrase goes, American as apple pie? I guess we'll find out. Here we go. Now see, that's how you do it. The flavor does not wait until you're just about done with it. The first thing you taste is apple. It's a little sour, then the crust comes in. I feel, out of all of the ones that I've had, the best one, in my personal opinion right now, is the apple pie flavor. Because the apple is there, but then, in typical Kit Kat fashion, it finishes late with like an artificial flavor. I don't rightly know what exactly that is. I gotta find out. I gotta do that again. There's the apple. Okay. You get no cinnamon from like the crust or anything. It's just mainly apple. And then afterwards, it's just like artificial. It's just, that's the only way I can describe it. It's just artificial. I don't know what it is, but still though, artificialness, another word, included, still probably out of the three my favorite flavor. So I think I'll still stick to Japanese odd flavored Kit Kats because their stuff is subtle and they don't sneak up on you at the last second. And they certainly don't do what the marshmallow and pumpkin pie combination did to me, which that just about turned me off from Kit Kats forever. My apologies, but my personal opinion, apple pie Kit Kat is where it's at. Or, if you're a purist, just stick to the regular chocolate because you're not going to get much better than that.
No, this is how the Japanese do it right.
This is a slightly melted, but still perfectly edible Japanese Kit Kat. See, you break it apart here if you can. You see the traditional slender piece, but very short. It's not what I mean, Bob. Anyway, so this is an Easter break. It smells very banana-y, but if there's one thing I've learned about Japanese Kit Kats is that whatever they smell like, it may not be what they taste like. So, let's find out. Chalk that up as being the first Japanese candy that tastes like what it smells. It's banana-y, but there's still chocolate in it. Oh, hello, we got some tea coming up here. All right, I like that. So, it basically tastes like a chocolate-covered banana. So, I retract my previous statement. Out of all the Kit Kats I've had so far, Japanese one wins because they just know how to do it. The flavor's not so in your face. It doesn't taste artificial. It just tastes good. So, yeah, Japanese Kit Kats. I need to stop before I get a sugar high because I'm already feeling like my blood sugar going, nee. So, this is going to be it for me for now. But, Kit Kat.
I still can't believe they're gonna release pumpkin spice flavored mac and cheese.
No. No.
Even Travis thinks that's a bad idea.
I love pumpkin spice flavored anything, but there are just certain things that should not go together, and that is one.